Everyone at Summer Games Done Quick 2023. How are we feeling?
Woo! Woo!
The energy in the room is palpable. This Saturday night is unlike any other. If you aren't here, you are watching at home. And if you're not, I don't know what you're doing. Gamers, I am joined by the incomparable grandpoobear. Pooh, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling wonderful, man. I mean, I'm hyped after that Super Mario Maker 2 run. I can't wait to watch Breath of the Wild blind. Well, I mean, hear about it. Yeah, hear about it, because I'm going to go practice a little bit. But, yeah, no, I'm just super hyped, like really, really excited. It's so this is my first time being back since January 2020.
Yeah, wow.
And so I'm just like so happy to be back, and it's just been amazing. Like, it's just really a really good reminder of why we get to do this, and just seeing people I haven't seen in so long, and friends, and viewers, and just everything. It's just been amazing. It's been an awesome few days for me.
It's fantastic to hear.
It.
How is that feeling? After 3 years apart, after so much has changed, how does it feel to come back to a place that, like, in a lot of ways is our roots?
It's home. It's home. I mean, it was really weird because, like, from 2015 to 2020, twice a year, like, I was I'm here.
Yeah.
And then it was. I love the online ones, but I love the crowd. Like, for me personally, I love playing in front of a crowd. I love the hype. I love the applause. I love the rowdiness of it. So it's just really, really exciting to be playing in front of the GDQ crowd again. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, do you mind if we get into some questions?
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So, Pooh, you've been a part of a lot of the sort of Super Mario World, Mario Maker relays that we've had.
A lot.
Whether you've played, seen, commentated, etc. These relays often, to me, feel like a sort of a snapshot of where the Mario Maker community is at the time when they happen. How does it feel for you, to witness this love letter over and over again? And how did this one differ?
What always blows my mind just about Mario Maker 1 specifically is how each year, like this race specifically, like brings out new level design things that we never thought about before. And so now for like the next 3 weeks, we're going to get really, really cool, like at Portal level. Right. Like, we're definitely going to get a ton of those in this next 3 weeks, which I can't wait for. It's like so exciting to do. And it's just like so amazing to see the community always like really like come together for this. And specifically this, because I would say that Mario Maker really gets their hype up for GDQ.
Right.
And we try to really bring our best every year. And it's been really fun to see it like just evolve from 1 to 2, and to see like, there's players that, I mean, Shoujo was like 12 when Mario Maker 1 came out. Now she's the freaking star of our whole community, you know what I mean? So it's just been so cool to see like some of these players evolve and like just really make a name for themselves, like through just, pure skill and dedication. It's been awesome, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, you're no stranger to the GDQ stage. You've been around. You've done a couple runs. Just a few.
Yeah.
What does it mean to still be doing runs on this stage after all these years? And how do you feel your own growth has been affected by the evolution of GDQ?
Oh, man. I mean, I talk about it a lot. GDQ is, it was the rocket ship for me.
Right.
And like a lot of speedrunners, that has been the moment. My first solo run, Dram World, like after that, like my whole life changed, really.
Right.
Like it really did. Like my whole life changed those next few months after that. And I owe a ton of that to GDQ, and just, I can't express how much it means to me. It's also like, it's the place where we can do the most good. You know what I mean? Like, we can do the most good here in this week. We can raise the most money. There's no other place where we can do this in this short a time.
Right.
And it's just awesome. It's always, and plus it's the Super Bowl of what we do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is all the time.
Yeah.
People ask me what it's like to be at GDQ, and I say it's our Super Bowl.
It is. It's our Super Bowl, and it is months and months of hype, or months and months of practice. For sometimes like half hour, 20-minute run. You know what I mean? And so it's a lot of pressure, but a lot of pressure coming off your shoulders once it's done. And man, it's just such an enjoyable week to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, through your Twitch and your platform, if you will, to use content creator lingo, and
that's another way how it's evolved a lot since we first started coming.
We're using words like meta and content, and through Red Bull speedrun sessions, you've had the opportunity in the last maybe half decade or decade to really shape a lot of what speedrunning content creation looks like, and sort of the discourse around it. And so I'm curious, what do you see as the trajectory for speedrunning as things stand right now?
Well, I mean, obviously speedrunning's not going away. Like, anytime a new game comes out, I think about just Tears the other week, and like the first thing I see is Gymnast is popping to 130 the day it comes out. You know what I mean? And so speedrunning's not going away, but I think the the progression of new games is happening so fast, especially Switch games, because we can all practice on our couch. You know, we all sit in bed and practice for hours on end. Especially Switch games, like the progress of them is just so fast and so quick that I think it's hard, like, almost like talking about the games is better than like actually speedrunning the games as far as like, you know, getting people to watch you. But like speedrunning itself isn't going anywhere. It's so healthy. Like there's more speedrunners than there ever has been out there. We're getting more submissions, you know, more things. Just you look at leaderboards now when the new game comes out, these leaderboards are so massive. Yeah. So many names on them right away. And so it's just, it's a cool thing to see. I think speedrunning's in, like, you know, I think we're past like our peak, but I think we're in a nice, like, steady, beautiful spot. You know what I mean, where we're at, and I see that just, you know, continuing on, especially with the new generation of kids that are coming. I just to speak like on Mario World community.
Yeah, please.
We're talking about like Shoujo, Little Curbs. You know, both of them are so young, and then there's like this group of like 10 Brazilian kids that are between the ages of like 15 and 19. That are just absolutely slaying it, and they're like sharing levels with each other and just like doing this crazy progression. And then all of a sudden they just like share it with the world. It comes out and it just like blows my mind how good these kids are. You know, like
I feel that way about like SM64 feels like the benchmark game for speedrunning in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, totally.
At any moment in time, you can see the snapshot of how speedrunning is doing based on that game.
Yes.
And I feel like right now, and we joked about it in the pre-show a little bit, every 5 seconds it feels like there's a new 14-year-old who like is destroying the scene.
Yeah.
Like we had Ouija and now we have Suigi. And like, you know, it really is the younger generation that always pumps the acceleration into the community.
You know, I always compare it to like snowboarding, which is what I did before. But like when I learned a trick at, you know, 28 when I was snowboarding, you would go and then a 14-year-old would see that trick and he'd be like, oh, I got to do that. And they would just learn it. You know, they would just learn. They just thought like, oh, I have to have that. That's just a normal thing that people do. And once you have that in your mind so young, it's the same thing with, you know, these kids that have been watching speedrunning now. Like they just think like, oh yeah, that's just a normal thing. Oh, the way ZFG plays, like, I run OT. I just got to do that. That's just what you do. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like skating or somewhere like those types of sports. Speedrunning's definitely heading that way as well. Like the kids are just like, I got to do that, so I'm going to do that, you know?
I couldn't agree more. Let's pivot to the game you're going to be playing in just a little bit here. Okay. So you've played tons of different variations on SMW, from fan games to mods and so on. What sets Baron of Shell apart?
Baron of Shell is very hard, and I mean, obviously we've seen a lot of hard Mario games, but I'm not touching the ground. I'm not going to touch the ground the whole time. This is going to be the first time we're actually doing a true SMW midair shell jump in GDQ, which is a triple frame perfect, double pixel perfect trick all at one time.
There's a few speedrunning buzzwords.
Yeah, which is and that's a 60 frame per second game, not any of those N64 20. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not playing OOT here.
Yeah,
we're not playing OOT.
The true frame perfect move. And there's lots of them. There's frame perfect moves throughout the entire thing. It's very fast, a lot of precision, and yeah, I've always wanted to bring a shell game to GDQ, but I've always just felt they're just very, very difficult to be consistent at, and I just figured like, you know, who cares now? Like, whatever, you know, like I was telling, I've never timed out at a GDQ before.
Why not this time?
So why, you know what I mean? There's a first time for everything. I got to do something, like, you know, something new, so.
I have a feeling that the audience is looking forward to this run. Are you excited for it? That's just my inkling.
Yeah, I do have the advantage that, like, I'm probably the only person at GDQ that's ran their game in front of a live audience already 4 times this year. So, yeah.
One more question here. There is a donation incentive now open for, here we go, for Fly Me to the Stars, and it's at about 40,000 and change out of 100,000, which get those donations in. Pooh, tell us why people should be donating and what this run is all about. All
right, well, okay, first of all, Fly Me to the Stars is a mod or fan game made by our good friend Carl Sagan42, if y'all are familiar with him. It's been out for a long time, and it's another one of those games that I just always thought was, we all just thought was way too hard to bring here. And I thought GDQ thought that too, because I thought they declined the incentive. And so I haven't played that game since Boston Speedrun Sessions, which was in March. That was a whole like subathon and Tears of the Kingdom ago. So it's been a long time.
That's how we judge time.
That's how I judge time, yeah. So, yeah, it's...
What you're saying is people should donate. What you're saying is people should donate. We should see this run. You know, in a lot of ways.
I'm going to say this. Listen, I'm going to say this. I probably have more deaths at this event than anyone ever anyway already because of the games I play. If you get to that Fly Me to the Stars, I'm going to set that record to a point that no other speedrunner will ever be able to attain. My most deaths in GDQ history. I won't promise that I'll finish that run. I won't promise you'll have a good time, but I will promise I'm gonna die a lot. So like it'll be fun.
I think that's all we.
You know what? And if I do finish a level or two in that one, they're really really cool. So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Well, I think we should throw over to some prizes. Sent, what do you think?
Oh, you know I'm down for it. I'm sorry. Pooh's got me dying on the couch over here. This has been great. Yeah, some of the stuff you said, man, just wow, it hits home. Like I've been coming to GDQs for 10 years.
Yeah,
now.
man.
I remember when this was a small event with like 50 people total.
My 10th. This is my my decade at GDQ will be the next event.
Nice.
It's like our adult lives are kind of like shaped by this event.
Yes.
You were talking about it. Like I remember back in the day, every game had like a Hoda Ruby, right? It had one player who was just leagues above everyone else. And now it's just like, oh yeah, what's that? You need me to do a double, triple frame perfect, sub-pixel perfect setup list trick off the cut. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll put that in the run. Fine, it's all good. But hey, that's the future of speedrunning, and I love it. There are so many prizes. I'm gonna try and raffle through as many of them as I can. Like, wow. Yeah, let me just get started with them. Like, first off, from Ava B, we have this lovely Breath of the Wild boy at the Cold cookbook here. Yo, you like the food in Breath of the Wild?
I love
the food in Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I know. We got Chef Ava B here who's recreated all of the food visually as well as to like, a human taste palette. So it's not going to be like, oh yeah, here's fish head soup. It is a fish head. It is 3 ounces of curry and it is a pepper I found in my backyard. We're going to eat it. No, it's a perfectly delicious edible meal. Super cool cookbook. $5 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Ava, for sending that out to us. From Mr. Game and Shout's wife, Maya Like Papaya, we have another one of these absolutely lovely tote bags here. This one is Tears of the Kingdom themed. You got the shrine seal on the back there in this beautiful purple glittery substance. And then hey, on the front, in case you ever forgot where you got it, Summer Games Done Quick 2023. It's right there for you, big and bold. $10 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Maya, for sending that out to us. So many cool things. Oh man, from Studio Pen, we have this lovely acrylic standee of Elden Ring. You got the Erd tree in the background, Lost Grace right there in front. It is a completely, disassemblable acrylic standee, so you just pop the 2 pieces off, lays right flat.
You see
Take it wherever you want.
Yes, I did. Those are the hands of a speedrunner.
Yeah.
Those are the hands of a retired speedrunner.
Hey, it's all one and the same to me, baby.
Yeah. Pooh's talking about having not done stuff for months. I haven't played my speed game in like 2 years. Let me tell you, I boot up the stream and go, not today, not today. But you know what is today? Prizes. We got so many of them. From Yuru Studio, we have a beautiful Korok tuft wall art. We can pop up a picture of it here below. It is absolutely fantastic. A little bit of I have never had a weirder relationship with a video game character than a Korok. We were talking about this for the interview. It's like, I love them, but also, where are you?
Yes.
Where are you hiding?
Yes, I love them. I love it, but also go to space.
Every backpack Korok I come across, I have to really think if it's worth it.
Oh,
is this worth the mental fortitude?
I look and I'm like, that's pretty far.
I was gonna go do something else.
Let me spend 20 minutes building a machine to eat you.
Yeah. You can tell the interstitial team has just been playing Tears of the Kingdom for the entire build-up to SGDQ. Oh, speaking of tears, hey, from Gallery Panda and Hero Lab, we got this absolutely fantastic acrylic right here, $20 minimum donation. Yeah, these things are super awesome, Pooh. They are just a 1/4 inch of solid acrylic right here. So like, you can give it a good shake. It's perfectly solid. I loved this demo, so I'm gonna do it again. You can give it a slap. It's fine. It's a 1/4 inch of acrylic. You're not gonna damage it. $20 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Gallery
What
Panda
an
for sending that out to us.
Smack.
I ran into them at a local convention last week, and that's the demo they gave me. They gave it the slap, and I was like, I gotta do that. I gotta do the slap live on stream. Oh, here's a real cool one, actually. I got it. It's fine. Caught it. These are the hands of a retired speedrunner, as Adef has so adequately said. We have a Here Together canvas print from Autumn Storm McFowl. This is a print that was inspired by the Breath of the Wild run we had at SGDQ last year when Taskbot took the game over and, printed all the Here Together messages on screen.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, not Breath of the Wild. My memory is going.
It's been a long week, Sent.
It is the memory of someone who has reset one too many times. Let me tell you. An absolutely incredible print there. The Here Togethers are actually written in Hylian on the print as well, which I think is a super cool little detail. $25 minimum donation. Make sure to get those in. Now, from Splat Rebel 1, we have something that I'm sure a lot of you are going to be happy to see. We have a Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. Now, I know this one's open. Don't worry. Our broadcast director actually bought Tears of the Kingdom, the Collector's Edition, and he was like, hey, Seth, you can take my box and just take everything out of it and show people so you can have a nice sealed collection to give away for the winner. So I'm going to do exactly that because this thing is super cool. I mean, first off, you get this just absolutely lovely box with everything. But inside, there's a bunch more stuff. You get a lovely steelbook case for the game, along with the game, along with a pin set, along with, let me just reach up and grab it and put it in that close-up for you, this really cool steel poster that comes in like its own laptop box, which I absolutely love here. It's got a magnet backing too. I'm holding it upside down. You know what? One more for the road. That's how I do things. $25 minimum donation. These things are sold out everywhere. They're going for like $200, $300 on eBay. You could get one for a $25 minimum donation. Thank you so much to Splat Rebel for sending that out to us. We have like, oh my God, so many cool prizes. The Yeti sent in a super cool upcycled blanket made of old Yeti GDQ t-shirt designs. We have a Kirby blanket that's just like all of the abilities from Kirby's Dream Land stitched together. It's a super cool handmade piece. We've got this orb. I mean, come on.
Orb.
Yeah. Mitch, how do you feel about it?
Mitch!
Orb.
Pooh.
You know what? It's me and Mitch have. Me and Mitch have no connection at all anymore.
No, there's absolutely no. I see orb.
There's no GDQ connection for me and Mitch at all.
Oh, the foot.
Be careful with that, Pooh. Be careful with that. We don't need to reset the segment. $25 minimum donation. Thank you so much.
That was 5 years ago.
In front of the stage here, you can kind of see him if we can get a quick pan across him. From the Art of CK, we have a lovely set of Elden Ring framed holographic prints here. Yeah, you can see Ronnie in her beautiful glory. We got Blod. These are super cool. Got to meet the artist. He's a local Minneapolis artist who's been doing this for like 25 years. Again, gotta tell the story. He draws the originals of these on like paper grocery bags to get like the texture he wants, to get the feel he wants. Super cool, was an awesome dude to meet. Glad we got this full set. $25 minimum donation for all 5 of them. We've got Elden Ring chainmail. We've got plushies. We've got the mother of all plushies. We've got Ivysaur. I'm just gonna lift it right up on the
God.
Yeah,
the crowd loves Ivysaur more than me, and you know what? I don't blame them. $250 cumulatively throughout the event's gonna get you entered into this Ivysaur. It's gonna get you entered into this amazing Fire Emblem Edelgard axe here we've got here that I'm just gonna dangerously put right next to the Ivysaur. don't worry, the Ivysaur's fine, I promise you.
It's a trick of perspective. They're not touching.
And right above ADEF, we have part of our Heroic Replicas grand prize pack as well, the Megaton Hammer and the Goat Simulator trophy. I'm not gonna put that on top of the Ivysaur because that thing is actually very, very heavy. And it comes with a Hylian shield too. All 3 grand prizes available for a $250 cumulative donation. So if you haven't gotten in $250 yet this event, you absolutely have to. ADEF, there are more prizes than I can even begin to fathom. And if you want to see them all, you can always head over to gamesdonequick.com. Check out the website. It's got all the information you need on those prizes, how much you need to donate to win them, and of course, all the information you need on the speedruns left in the marathon. But I can tell you, there are 3 games left. You don't want to miss a single one.
No. Sent, thank you so much for showing off those prizes. Pooh, thank you so much for joining me here on the interview couch.
Thank you.
Gamers, that is going to do it for me. I have been ADEF. Thank you so much for your generous donations throughout the event. And also, just as a little selfish little thing, I appreciate the outpouring of support for that dumb little rat speedrun I did a couple days ago. That's...
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
I'll do it once for the fans. Thank you, chefs. Truly though, thank you, and keep those donations coming in. Thank you et merci pour les donations. C'est le parfait chose. Thank you, truly. Keep the donations coming. We got to get this incentive met. No, we want it. We want to see it. We want to see it. And we are so close to the $2 million necessary to see Breath of the Wild blindfolded by Bubsy. Keep those donations coming in. I have been ADEF. SGDQ, do not go anywhere. We've got more gaming coming right up.
Thank you so much, Chef. It is wonderful to have served in the breakfast block alongside you. Y'all, we are so close to that $2 million. I don't know, game's done quick. Do you think we can do it? Let's throw that outpouring of support towards Twitch chat. I am seeing so much hype, the $5 donations that just keep coming in. We have a $250 donation from Anonymous saying, I'm deeply curious about how one runs an open world game while wearing a blindfold. And again, we won't be able to see that unless we hit that $2 million. We are currently at $1,890,000. We are so close to getting there. We have officially hit the BLSS showcase. We have hit the Cryonis wind bomb. All of those incentives have been met. We just need to hit that 2 mil. We have a $500 donation from Anonymous saying it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. We have a $250 donation from Golden Storm saying paying the Tears of the Kingdom tax. Want to see how on earth you play Breath of the Wild blind. We have $30 from Dylan M saying $1 for every Korok I have yeeted off a cliff. Let's get that blindfolded Breath of the Wild. We have $50 from Rosa saying, I met Bubsia practicing Breath of the Wild blindfolded earlier this week and my mind was blown. He was great to hang out with and explore some of the tech with. Good luck on the run, Bubsia. May the wind bombs be in your favor. Less than 3. We have a $530 donation from Raider Monkey saying, big thanks to tech, crew, and runners. Took the week off to watch SGDQ from home with my spouse this week. Donating towards Fly Me to the Stars because couples who watch grandpoobear together stay together. Less than 3. We have a $25 donation from Max Fox saying, Twitch chat, donate to see this crowd go completely nuts when we hit the 2 million. Hype! Chat, we have so much hype happening in the room. Keep those donations coming in. Let's go Twitch chat. Let's go Twitch chat. We just passed $1,900,000. We are so close to hitting that goal. Keep those donations coming in. We have a $50 donation from Serendipity29 saying, doing my part to help push this Breath of the Wild speedrun through. I couldn't speedrun this with my eyes open, so I'm stoked to see it ran blindfolded. Wishing the runner and commentators best of luck. We have a $50 donation from Forrest with 2 R's saying our dog's name is Chef and he's grown too powerful. Thank you, Chef. Oh well, it's for a good cause. Let's get that Breath of the Wild chat. Keep the hype coming in. We have a $250 donation from Dan saying Dan has donated $250, saying Dan has donated $250, saying Dan has donated $250, saying Dan has donated $250. Thank you so much for that donation. We have a $250 donation from B. Morick saying, haven't been able to catch everything, but will certainly go back and watch the VODs of what I missed when I had time. It's amazing to see all the runners and staff come together to put on an amazing showcase of talent and mastery of the games each speedrunner speedruns. Thank you to all the runners and staff who make this week amazing. Here's $250 for all the trains I missed and a few other things I probably missed out on. Hey, everyone in the room, can we give some extra support to Twitch chat? You think we can make this happen? I believe in all you cuties at home. The energy in the room is palpable. We have a $195 donation from He Who Amer is myself, saying grandpoobear, Panga, Carl Sagan, and so many more made a rough couple years bearable through Mario Maker. Happy to pay it forward to MSF now. We just passed the $1,920,000 mark. Come on, keep it coming in, Twitch chat. Let's go. This has been an incredible SGDQ, and you are making it so much more hype in this room. Let's keep it up. Woo! We have a $250 donation from Eater of Fromage saying Bubzia is a true king. I cannot wait for this. 2 million. Let's go, Twitch chat hype. We have a $50 donation from Ricka Mort saying, Breath of the Wild blindfolded? No way this is possible. Everybody better donate so we can see how this is done. Thank you to all the GDQ staff, volunteers, and runners for a fantastic marathon. We have a $100 donation from Blade Tiger saying, I don't know what the Yes Chef meme is about at this point, and I'm too afraid to ask. You're welcome, chefs. We have a $250 donation from Anonymous saying, GDQ has made me smile so many times this week. Thank you to all the volunteers and runners. We just passed 30. Let's go. We only have 70,000 more left to go to get this incentive met. Let's see that blindfolded Legend of Zelda run. We have a $1,000 donation from Blue Cheetah saying, getting in my final donation before I go to sleep. We have a $1,500 donation from Anonymous saying even $5 can make a difference. Do you think we can get a $5 train going in chat? What do we think? We have a $5 donation from Onsen saying, come on, chat. Everyone sprinkle in a small donation and we can still get there. Let Bubsia cook without seeing anything. Yes, chef. Thank you, chefs. We have a $50 donation from Anonymous saying, let's help with access to healthcare and medicine. Added bonus, Breath of the Wild, blindfolded, impossible. I think we need some proof. We have a $25 donation from Vivixion saying special thanks to the Dono comment vetting team, as well as the other volunteers, hosts, runners, backup runners, and all the other donators that have got us here. Also, happy Pride and trans rights. Keep it going, chefs. It takes everyone in the kitchen to cook up a great GDQ. We also had the Save or Kill the Animals incentive just open up for Super Metroid. Get the donations in towards that, and every dollar goes towards that 2 million goal to get Breath of the Wild on the schedule. Let's go Twitch chat. Let's go Twitch chat. We have a $10,000 donation from the Yeti saying, hey all, Yeti here. Let's go Twitch chat. We have a $100 donation from the Cat Says Moo, saying, here's my Tears of the Kingdom tax for the week. Let's get that 2 million. We have $250 from Sif, saying 250 Bulbasaurs for 2 million. We just passed $1,950,000. Let's keep it going. You all in Twitch chat are bringing the hype in this room right now. Come on, we want to extend that schedule as much as we can, and this is going to be an incredible run. Keep those donations coming in for an incredible cause. We have a $50 donation from Anonymous 269 saying, we need to get that Breath of the Wild blindfolded run. So hyped to see Bubsia on that big stage. We have a $5 donation from James saying, we can make this Breath of the Wild run. Never underestimate a $5 donation. We have a $500 donation from Hop and Pop saying, I've had a heck of a long week and knowing that GDQ would be waiting for me when I got home has helped me keep going. Thank you to all the runners, staff, and the cutest chat in all the lands for bringing some light into the world and showing how strong our community is when we stand together. I love you all. Keep the countdowns coming, chat. We are doing so well. We are about to pass that 60 mark. We have a $2,000 donation from Anonymous saying, Clutch Gaming, get thee to the practice room, GPB. We have a $200 donation from Susan the Bee saying, had to up my dono for a shot at that incredible Ivysaur. Also, come on, chat, just one more good $5 train and we are there. We just passed 965,000. Let's keep the hype coming for him. What do you say? We have a $150 donation from Helios Scannon saying, let's get that 2 million. We have to see Breath of the Wild blindfolded and also see Fly Me to the Stars. It is so cool. We have a $25 donation from Reed.O saying Bubsia doesn't need the video part of video game. We have a $50 donation from Ryko404 saying no event gives me the wide range of emotions for as long as GDQ. Thank you to everyone that brings this marathon to life, both in front of and behind the camera. We have a $25 donation from Balam Soldier saying, why yes, chef, I did order the blindfolded Legend of Zelda run. Thank you, chef. Less than 3. Come on, everyone. Don't you want that order too? Here together, let's do one last push. We just hit $1,970,000. We are so close to that goal, gang. We have a $25 donation from Mikey P. Baby saying it's dangerous to go alone, even more dangerous to go alone with the blindfold, but we're gonna do it anyway. Chat, you are coming in clutch. We are $27,000 away from making this incentive run happen. We have $100 from Sporadic Erratic saying had to get one last dono in to make GPB play Fly Me to the Stars. I could totally go for another week of SGDQ. For real though, thank you so much to all the staff, runners, and volunteers for all your hard work making this such an amazing event. Let's unlock that Breath of the Wild blindfolded run. 2 million hype! So many people in the room are on their feet cheering for you, Twitch chat. Come on, let's make this happen. Let's go, Twitch chat. We are so close to that goal. We have $250 from Steven saying, doing my part to get the 2 million to see that sweet Breath of the Wild run. 20. We have a $150 donation from Evil Wraith saying Diablo 4 tax, Street Fighter 6 tax, trans rights. That's all, chef. P.S. Honk. We have a $25 donation from Nada saying, if you've never donated before, now is the time. The feeling of seeing that number shoot up and knowing you were part of this is indescribable. The The only way we're gonna make this happen and get the 2 million for MSF is if we do it here together. Let's pull this through. We have a $25 donation from Vivictus saying 2 million hype. Let's see that blindfolded Breath of the Wild run. Bubsia won't see it, but we will. We have a $25 donation from Intro saying, open your eyes and see how great a blind playthrough can be. I'm seeing so many people in chat saying that they believe, and I absolutely believe in us too. Come on, we can do this. We are at 12 left. We have a $100 donation from Arcanic saying, entering in my Tears of the Kingdom tax, as well as donating for the Breath of the Wild blindfolded run. Great to see GDQ still going strong. GDQ, hype! We have a $250 donation from Stonewall saying, catching up on some Tears of the Kingdom tax as my mom and I have each other over 100 hours already. I want everyone but the runner to see the blindfolded Breath of the Wild run. We have a $500 anonymous donation saying, another great SGDQ. Thank you, everyone. We are so close to hitting that 2 mil 6. We have a $25 donation from Let's Go! Let's go, Twitch chat. So close. We have $5 from Come On Twitch chat saying, one of my favorite GDQ memories of all time is 2019 Mario Odyssey. There was no way we were going to reach 2 million in time, right? But then we did. Come on, we are so close to that 2 million goal. $2 million has been raised for MSF. You all made this happen. We have got Breath of the Wild blindfolded officially on the schedule coming up next. Thank you so much to everyone who helped make this happen. The room is wild right now. As GDQ, we are here together, and thank you so much for helping make this run happen and raise money for this cause. Thank you so much. That was an incredible moment. We are setting up as we speak for the Breath of the Wild run. Who else is hype? All right, we are ready. We have got a $10 donation from Finn the Fox saying the donation moon rises once again. Be careful, chef. All right, everyone. The anticipated, awaited moment. It's time for Bubsia to run Blindfolded Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Take it away.